All right, what's up, guys? Welcome again to another video. And today, I want to talk about pain and what its purpose is and what I used to do to about it. I was the kind of person that um, tried to escape pain. I tried to numb the pain by going to parties, doing drugs, alcohol, and also by just ignoring it and trying to be strong and trying to tense my body up and be all masculine and try to negate the fact that I am feeling pain. And I feel that there's a lot of people on the planet right now who are trying to escape pain. We don't want to feel it. And of course, who wants to feel pain? Pain is excruciating. It is depressing. It hurts. I've definitely, in my experience, have dealt with a lot of pain. I've gotten a lot of physical pain. I've gotten scars on my knees from falling onto sharp metal. I've gotten stitches behind my ankle. I've gotten stitches on my hand here about a year ago, hitting on my head. I've been assaulted before. And I've also been through a lot of emotional pain and a lot of feeling of loneliness and feeling of not belonging and, less than. And this is something that all of us go through. We all have to go through this. We all have our stories of what pain means to us. And for the longest time, I felt like pain was something that was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to have a life of just pure joy and happiness and pure perfection. And what I've realized now, and what continue to realize, and that I now have opened my eyes to, is the fact that pain will never leave. Pain is there to guide us. It is actually our friend. And pain is trying to tell us when something in our environment or something that we're doing to ourselves is now beginning to create this pain. For me, this started manifesting in being too hard on myself and being too critical of myself and not giving myself a break. I know when I was in acting school, I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be better than everyone else. And not that this is a bad thing, but for me, what started happening was that I started birthing this ego, and I started to become who I was not. And it's very tricky when you're an actor, because acting is all about stepping into another person's shoes and living out their life. And it started getting to a point where I started to forget who I was, and I started to worry and live in the shoes of other people instead of living in the shoes of Jeffrey Sanchez, who was me. And now, and of course, what I did was would dive into drugs, would dive into alcohol, would dive into neglecting my feelings, and all of this was creating pain. And what I was doing was trying to escape the pain. But the thing is that what the pain was telling me was that I was going in the wrong direction. And I'm gonna use that word lightly, because I don't think anything is right or wrong. What I will say is that I was moving in the direction of creating more pain. And Nothing is good or bad, it's all context, but we have the decision, we have the choice to either move in pain or move in bliss. And I forgot about this on my journey. In my spare time, I drive for Uber, and in my I've been driving for about 3 years, and in my early days, when I would have to drive in the turnpike where there are trucks and big trucks like this, um, my heart would start to race. I would start to have panic attacks. I would start to be like, oh my goodness, this is way too much for me. And um, everything in me just wanted to just close my eyes and forget about it. But if I were to do that, would it have erased the fact that I'm still in danger, that I'm still in a very sharp edge? And what pain is there to do is to guide us back into our bliss, is to say, wait, don't go that way because that's hurting, go this way. And in driving, I'm a lot better now because now I'm just so focused, I can relax into it. I know that I'm in danger, but I know that I'm following my bliss. I am protecting myself because I want to live, I want to be alive. And what I do is just breathe into it, allow it to move, allow it to be there, and to feel it as I go along. We live in a mass universe, huge universe, and I can prove this to you by just looking around here and looking in your environment, wherever you are, and to see that there's so much space around us, there's so much around us, yet in the solar system, Earth is really just one of the smaller planets on our solar system, yet look at how huge this is. And we live in a world of contrast. We live in a world of contrast and definitely of gray area as well, because nothing is just black and white, but what creates the gray is the black and white. We live in a polarizing world, a world of duality. And this is great because what this means is that everything that is happening to us in our experience, in our life, is really there to stretch us, to expand us, so that we know what the other side is. See, I wouldn't know what bliss was had I not experienced fear, unfortunately. Yet I'm going to say fortunately, because now that I know what pain is, I know to guide myself in the other direction. And yes, pain is there, but it's there so that it can propel me into my bliss. And we can do this. We decide to do this. I feel like we've become tolerant of pain. We've become okay with living there, and we think that this is the way to live. And I feel it walking around in society where, you know, people are sometimes in jobs that they wish they weren't in. Sometimes people are with people that they wish they weren't with. And this is, we have to realize that this is context, that this is just showing us what we're really meant to be, where we're really meant to go, the direction that we're meant to go, and that we do have a direction to go. It doesn't mean that we have to quit our jobs, or it doesn't mean that we have to try to push away the people that are making us feel a certain way, but to realize that we can direct ourselves in the direction of bliss. How can we do this, right? How can you direct yourself into your bliss? It's to acknowledge yourself and to see that we're here, that we're alive, that we are worthy of this life, and that no one is the boss of your body. No one is the boss of your life. Only you are. And when we have people that are making us feel bad, when we have people that are trying to affect us, trying to bring them down to their level, when they're trying to bring us down to their level, we have to see that it has nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with them and their perception of themselves, and that they are reaching. What they're trying to do is they're trying to validate their lowness by bringing you down, by amplifying your fears, and by anchoring them and bringing you down with them. And to stop this is to own your fears. It's to own your pain. It's to set healthy boundaries and to realize that when someone is trying to bring you down, that's their business. That's their problem. That has nothing to do with me. See, you may feel it. You may feel what the person is going through because we're here to feel. We're not, we're not a rock. We are here to feel. And me as an empath, as someone that can easily feel someone else, it's almost impossible not to feel what someone else is going through. When someone is trying to bring me down, I feel what they're going through. But I'm also smart enough and wise enough to know that this is a transitory experience, that the only thing that is for certain is change, and that this too shall pass, that this is not a forever thing, that this feeling is just teaching me in what direction I can go or cannot go. This message is for all the people out there that are in pain and are in suffering. And what I want you to know from the bottom of my heart is that you are so, so loved. You are so loved that there are people actually waiting to meet someone just like you. That there are people waiting to sit down with you and hear about your life and waiting to just love you. That if you are in pain right now, to know that this is context, to know that the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Shout out to Metaphysical Mike. He's doing great stuff out there. And in his last video, he said, the best is yet to come. And I love that, because what that means is that the best days are still to come. Do you believe that the funniest joke is yet to be heard? Do you believe that the person you're meant to love is still out there? Do you believe that that day where everything is so blissful is still yet to come? In fact, it's already here. If we can just allow our emotions to move, we can make space for what actually serves us. So, to all of you beautiful people with all of those beautiful hearts, I love you so, so much. And just know that you are so strong. You're stronger than you're giving yourself credit for. And you will get through this because you're that strong. I love you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna go out and have a great time and breathe in this amazing prana. And peace. You have a good day. Thank you.